Hi, everybody. Welcome, all you beautiful souls. I am Rajith of One Illumined Heart. Thank you so much for joining me. If somebody could give me some feedback as to whether or not this is working, that would be great. Can you check, Wanda, to see if it's working on your phone? All right, I'm hoping that we can. I've not done too many Facebook Lives, so it's really hard to know. If somebody could let me know.
All right, I have 10 hours. I have 10 hours to go.
No, yeah, okay.
And I'm looking now, and I'm not seeing you this moment.
Oh, Emily says it's working.
Okay,
Yay! Good. All right, thank you for giving me feedback. All right, so this is really the most exciting time on the planet. I'm almost teary. It's so beautiful. We have been working so long and hard on ourselves to raise our frequencies, bring love into the world, and own the love that we are. And I'm hoping in this moment that I'm going to share these light codes with you. I'm going to be doing this 3 times a week. I've been asked by my guides to do this. I have access to 2 different light languages. There will be several in 5D. This is meant to help open up your ethereal body more, connect your soul to your pineal gland, to open up your connection to your own higher self, to help you align in a straight line with your spirit into your physical body. This is such a gigantic gift being in 5D. 3D has been this incredible world of lessons. There's been love, there have been teachings, there have been so many things that we've learned over the last 8,000 years of reseeding the planet with awakening and getting people to become awake to the truth of their being, which has gotten lost. So I want you to know how beautiful each of you are, that we are all divine light beings, and that you and I, if we hold the love and the truth of who we are and share that with the world, we become a mirror reflection for others to remember who they are. So I'm going to do a couple of things and set the stage so that when people come later online and watch this, that they also can benefit from these sounds that will be coming through. So to begin with, I'd like us to pull in that royal blue light, which is the consciousness of God connected to the human soul and the body. And so when we connect with that to the greatest perimeter that our body can hold, those of you who are over level 10s and 11s, we have an expansive field of 5,000 feet around us that we can go. Other people may have a little bit less, but it doesn't matter. We're all going to get there. Just give permission to your own higher self and the divine to let you have this beautiful royal blue light move into your energy field 5,000 feet around you and run through your body, run through your cells, run through your bones, so that you can align with the beauty of who you are, with the wisdom and the truth that you have inside of you, that you were born with, that all of us have gotten disconnected from that at one point or another, and we're moving back to reclaiming and owning this. Those of us who've done that reclaiming and owning, we are opportunities and beacons of light for those of us who have done this path. We are beacons of light for other people. So my guest here in my house, Wanda, shared a beautiful post this morning from Nikki Hamid, and he's a awake, beautiful man from New Zealand, and he was sharing very similar things, and we think we're all feeling this. And on the heels of what's happened since last Thursday, which is this huge planetary energy, where we are, the grid, the planetary grid, the 3D grid is fully on. The 5D grid is almost done. It started building it last year in April 25th. And we are now just literally inches away from that grid. And the energy is like such taut tension. And my body has absolutely gone ballistic. I've been in bed this morning. I could not get out of bed. I had to go back and lie down and meditate. All of you are probably experiencing physical discomfort, mental, emotional disorientation, whatever it is that you might be, it might be your Achilles heel, so to speak, or the way that you process. I know that people who are of higher frequency have a more intense response to this. So I want you to know that you probably don't need to see your orthopedist, although you may feel like you need to see your orthopedist, or a mental health doctor when your brain goes to mush. So just know that this is all part of the ascension process. And July 22nd, folks, is when those grid lines, that other grid around the planet, are going to actually, all the lines are going to be touching. I don't know what's going to happen on that day, but we are all feeling it right now. We're all having this huge opportunity to expand into the biggest part of who we can be. So take ownership of that. All right, now they're all whirling this beautiful royal blue light around you. Now the next color we're going to do is the violet spectrum of light. So royal blue is the consciousness of God connected to the human soul, and the violet spectrum of light is God's love and support for us in the body. Okay, so while you give permission for those of you who are 10 or 11 and above for spiritual frequency, you can expand that, just whatever the biggest perimeter is. For most of us, it's about 4,500 feet around us. And while you're doing that, I'm going to be using my shaker to just, for you to have an opportunity to close your eyes and move into your own center. Either focus on your third eye or go into your heart, either one, okay? And then just start breathing. And if you want to, if you have a mantra, say your own mantra. If you have just something simple you want to say, like Om, A-U-M, or Om Namaste, we are one. Internally do that and be with yourself and take some deep, slow breaths and allow it to come in. So I'm just going to let this settle. So we'll let your angels, your guides, bring you to your center. So here we go. Allow your spirit to rise into the beauty and truth of who you are. Let your light shine so that others can wake up. Boldly anchor the truth of who you are in your body, in your words, in your thinking. Make that connection with your own divine wisdom. Give permission for the divine, if you want to call it God, Creator, Allah, whatever, to connect with you, and you connect with that divine source. Connect with the divine source's willingness to love and support you, and give permission for that to occur for you in your life. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Good. So, I wanted to read something from Rumi. I don't know if it will show up well on screen, but it comes from the book, The Illuminated Rumi, that I dearly love. Love Rumi. And I thought for today, since we're beginning this huge movement into 5D truth and reality, This one says, gamble everything for love if you're a true human being. If not, leave this gathering. Don't wait any longer. In the ocean, leave and let the sea be you. Silent, absent, walking an empty road. Dive and be in all praise. So this is what the pictures look like. They're so beautiful. And I highly recommend it. It's by Coleman Banks, translations, illuminations by Michael Green. They have several books of illustrated Rumis, and there's so much wisdom that Rumi has. Okay, so I want to also share with you this beautiful wand that my dear friend Whitney made. And I looked at it and I just knew it had to be mine. I rarely use these kind of things, but I think for what we're going through, I think it could be very helpful. All right, so I'm just going to hold on to this while we do light language. I'm going to take a sip of water. And so I want all of you, as we do this light language, is to just kind of allow some white light to just kind of whoosh, run over you. Focus in that center line, you with the beautiful cord to your highest self that has brought you into physical body. Line it straight up with your creator source, all the way down through your fingertips, down your legs and into your feet and your toes. Remember, folks, that as we move through our bodies, these big joints, our shoulders and our hip joints, these are the big joints that have to do with our root and our first 6 chakras, the physical chakras. And the elbow area from here to here is your astral body. And then from here to your wrist is your causal body. And then your wrists and hands are the full expression of your whole soul being moving into expression into the world through your digits. And then those of you who have healing hands and have healing chakras open, you can send that energy when you're high frequency, sending that energy into the world, as well as when you touch someone, you bring a blessing to them because your palms have open chakras. Remember, your feet, also, your ankles are the same. Around your knees is your astral body, and then just below your knees to your ankles is your causal body. Your feet, again, is the integration of your whole soul and expression, grounded into the ground. Your feet, your soul, when you're connected in light, every step you take becomes a blessing on the planet. And your toes are, again, a further expression of who you are. So as you anchor, just know that allowing that divine flow to move through you so you can be these grand expressions of who you are. Allow that to be. All right, so I'm going to start doing a language that is nothing probably that you are used to. And some of you have heard them in some of my other recordings. What I've been told is if you can stay in your third eye and along the length of your nose to the tip of your nose and anchor that energy there, allow it to come in, allow those sound codes to move through you and awaken whatever is asleep, or help you align with whatever is the truth for you, right? We all have our own individual truth. Okay, so here we go. And we're just going to all thank those of you who are over level 10, have 16,000 angels. Thank them for loving you, supporting you, and anchoring this beautiful new energy into your energy field and through your body. So we're just going to thank the divine within us to open us up to these new codes of becoming the new 5D human, the grandest expressions of love as possible in this new planetary rise. And I'll be just silent for a moment to allow the light language to come through. Uno no, ayohu, 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 toto no moto kaie, otoasi, otoasi, etukomo no asai, eo patakasa a, Maya kaya sono monoa satai. E koyo no mono swatakai e no motoko u ataya. Asai o mono aito. Keyo no mono swatoko u. Satai e monoko aise. Kaya. So manakaya o potoko soai. E to mono asaia, potoa, kai no motoko asu. E saia no, kaya poto, atakaya mayana soto, ati, e yo no motoko. Asaya mananana, asaya. E tua, patai e so. Koyo no mo asai, akeo. Motoko asai motoko a, seiu, tato, sata, keo, matu, asu, anakopo, motoko sa, maya, teo monokopo ai, no so ai. Kataseo mono pataka, ai o mono ai. Saya, keo mono ai. Totoa. Keo mono apataku. Seata. Keo mono asi. Eto pataio. Me takai asia. Totoko soa. Me puto. Asaya. No koai. Soai. Kotoa matai soto. 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 Kayata. Matakayasa. Mono soai. Otokaya mana. Soa moto ata ie o manako u ata sa keo mono asi o tu maya ko sa to a sayono ai a keo sono ata keo mono ai tu ata tu ata keo ata so mana pe keo ata su. They're requesting that you breathe white and gold light into your circle, all around you and through your body. Giving permission for these beautiful light codes to love you, to bring harmony to your spirit and the body, to awaken what is asleep, to harmonize what needs harmony. Giving yourself permission to own who you are. Breathing in the beauty of the one who created you, the one who you are made in the image of. Remember that you and all your brothers and sisters on the planet, whether they are awake or asleep, that we are all one. Own your light. Choose to be a blessing. Just owning your light and holding love serves the entire planet. Releasing fear, because love and fear cannot hold the same space. Letting go of fear and choosing trust. Faith in yourself. Faith in the breath of life that the divine gave you. Knowing your own inner divine purpose. Remembering that you are an important cog in the wheel of life. Do not make yourself small. It serves no one. Allow yourself to expand. Give permission for others to expand and shine their light. Help them learn how to love. Some will choose awakening and some will not. But you can be a way shower, a light bearer of that which is possible for all of humanity. Forgive the dark forces and choose to only focus on which you want to create. Remembering that 5D is a community based on love. Remembering the divine in all of life, one another, plant life, animal life, insect life, water life, flying life, trees and herbs, rocks and crystals and sand. It's all a part of who we are. We now have an opportunity to move to a harmonious coexistence by waking up and changing the way we live, the way we perceive, and the way we hold one another. I thank you all for joining me. For those of you who will see this later, I send blessings to all of you as well. I pray that all of you will be agents of love and light to awaken the world. God bless and namaste. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to post them to me in Messenger or below the live video for comments. If you want me to discuss anything on live Facebook in particular, I'm happy to do that. All right, take care and God bless everyone. Bye-bye. We're going to end the video now.
That was strong.